Vitaly, once an influential YouTuber prankster who used to stay and hang out with top celebrities, is now in a Filipino prison. According to the news of Times of Media, Vitaly's net worth sits around $7 million to a whopping $91 million. With that amount of money, you could have started your own businesses, built real estate empires, invested in stocks, helped your family live a peaceful life, or even built schools and charities, rather than rotting in a Filipino prison. But there is some sunshine showing for Vitaly. There are hopes coming again for Vitaly. You might be wondering how. Keep watching. Today's video is all about how Vitaly can escape with one and only last chance. Also, I'm going to reveal who is the one behind this, who can actually get Vitaly out of prison. Even though I will reveal the news I got from inside, let me just tell you before, yes, his mother will play the biggest part here to get Vitaly out of prison. But before going into that, let's just take a short rewind on how Vitaly ended up in a Filipino prison rather than living a luxurious life in the USA or Europe with his $91 million worth. The answer is actually hiding inside the income source of Vitaly. As you guys know, Vitaly started his content creation journey with making pranks. Vitaly was successful, it made him instantly famous and a sensation in the prank industry. He just got into fame in no time. So Vitaly was making millions of dollars suddenly from his prank videos.
And I see all these fucking people getting like millions of dollars and stuff, and I was, of course, like, I needed the money. Asked me if I was driven. It was like, I needed the money. It's like, where can I start making money and making the best content? I was like, I don't think I can be a live streamer.
But unfortunately, prank channels' popularity started to decrease. But Vitaly had just gotten the taste of money. So when the reduction of prank channels happened, Vitaly stopped earning the money he used to earn. That's when he totally lost his mind just to find out, now what? How does Vitaly make more money? Then he got introduced to another nuisance streamer production house, Kick. And then Vitaly started to catch predators, where they used to plot down older people with young people and try to catch them and make streaming on Kick. But Vitaly's approach or show also got huge popularity, but it also became very, very controversial. Like exposing people on live without proper evidence, humiliating strangers on camera, and crossing serious legal boundaries.
You need to fucking play with me?
No, please, no.
Need to fucking play with me? What is that?
So after that, Vitaly was earning more money than he used to make from YouTube. But in Kick, even if you don't want to, you need to be a nuisance streamer to get views or donations. So Vitaly eventually sold his soul to money. He used to go to stadiums and run without permission, got arrested multiple times, doing illegal acts in various countries.
How many times have you been to jail? I had 14 arrests.
Yeah, I think that's like 14.
How many other places have you been in jail at?
Brazil, Russia, America. I guess that's it. Brazil,
Which was the worst?
Egypt. Oh, like Egypt. That was the worst 5 days of my life in jail.
So Vitaly learned his lesson many, many times. But every time Vitaly came back much stronger. Not with content, but with his illegal activity and nuisance streaming. Then he saw Ice Poseidon, Johnny Somali making huge amounts of money and getting worldwide attention by streaming in Asian countries like Japan, South Korea. And Vitaly thought, why not go to the Philippines and make a version of my own nuisance streaming? So he went there, with the help of his cameraman Sly Kane, even though I want to point out that still his cameraman hasn't gotten arrested to this date. I couldn't find any reason why. If you guys have any idea, please let me know. This cameraman helped Vitaly throughout the journey to make nuisance streaming and earn Vitaly money from it. But unfortunately, within record time, the Philippines arrested Vitaly. Not just that, they shocked the entire world by doing it, and all the nuisance streamers around the world were stunned immediately after this news. Many news outlets, the biggest news organizations from all around the world, covered the news of Vitaly's arrest. So things could have just stayed in between this, and Vitaly would have been deported maybe in a couple of months. But until the president of the Philippines, Bongbong Marcos, reacted to Vitaly. After this reaction, Vitaly's situation didn't stay normal as usual. This has gone totally serious now. President of a country is involved, and you can imagine how serious that is. And that actually happened. The Philippines got so serious that in just 1 month, Vitaly's physical health turned from this bodybuilder to this skinny, sunken guy. That just proves the Philippines' honesty. They are treating even a famous and rich guy the same as any other ordinary prisoner. But to be honest, no. Vitaly is not getting treated like ordinary prisoners. He is getting extra facilities for his money. Like, he got sent to an actual prison, but after just spending 1 single day, he was sent to the Bureau of Immigration. It's obvious that he used his influence of money. Still, right now there are news and rumors coming in that Vitaly has bribed many people whom he harassed. And you know, by the way, I don't want to disrespect any country or anything, but yes, bribery and injustice for money are obvious in countries like the Philippines. You will be shocked to know that if there is an incident of murder and the murderer is powerful or rich, he can just get away with it using his money.
Vitaly Zdorovetski is still locked up in the Philippines, but things are changing. Most witnesses dropped their charges, and now only one case remains: unjust vexation, basically harassment. He was granted bail, But instead of walking free, he was transferred to an immigration jail. Why? Because the Philippines wants to deport him.
So actually, Vitaly might be deported any time, but I know he hasn't been yet. And why not? I will explain that later. But until then, if you're hoping that Vitaly is not in a Philippine jail, you are totally wrong. Vitaly is still in a better position in a Philippine jail than before. So after that, many people hoped America and Russia would get involved to help Vitaly, because he is a green card holder and also a Russian citizen. But both of the countries denied accepting Vitaly into their countries.
Serves his sentence where he would go, because both Russia and the US says, hey, we're not accepting him if he's going to be deported.
Then Vitaly totally broke down, because Vitaly and his mother, until that moment, lost a big chunk of money for legal fees and everything, and this news gave a huge blow to them. Then the news came out. Vitaly's mother got scammed in crypto big time.
His mom got scammed for trying to pay for his legal fees. So according to his mom, she sent crypto to someone claiming to be his lawyer.
But as of right now, there are new posts and videos going viral where all of a sudden videos and posts are coming out of Vitaly supporting Trump, which are obviously Vitaly's mother's doing, just to bring her son's case in front of Trump's government, so that by watching it, they get involved in his story and help Vitaly. Because Vitaly's mom just lost all the money and tried everything she could have done, and now this is the one last hope she is asking from Trump's government, to get involved and save Vitaly. Now the big question is, will Trump actually help Vitaly? From my point of view, and based on research, the chances are very slim. Let's be honest here. Trump helping Vitaly is not going to bring him any positive image. Why? Because Vitaly is not even a US citizen. He holds a green card, yes, but at the same time, he is also a Russian citizen. On top of that, Vitaly was a huge critic of Trump's government during his first term. And now suddenly, when Vitaly sees everyone is siding with Trump again, he is supporting him just to get help. That's pure desperation, not loyalty. If you look at Trump's previous record, he doesn't really put his effort into helping random individuals in legal trouble abroad, especially if they are not full US citizens. And why would he? Helping someone like Vitaly, who is being treated as a nuisance criminal in another country, is not a good look. It would actually harm Trump's image more than benefit him. So, realistically, the chance of Trump or his government getting involved for Vitaly is extremely low. And even if we think ahead about Vitaly's future, it looks very dark. Right now, in the Filipino prison, Vitaly is already losing his health, losing his money, and losing his influence. The legal fees and scams already wiped out a huge chunk of his wealth. And in the coming years, if he stays locked up, he will lose even more, maybe everything. His millions could disappear completely. The worst part is, even if somehow after 10, 15, or 20 years Vitaly gets out of prison, he will be totally irrelevant. Social media doesn't wait for anyone. Every single day, new creators are coming, new faces, new trends. Vitaly's name will be nothing more than a forgotten memory. He won't be able to live the same fame, same name, or same money again. The internet moves too fast, and Vitaly will be left behind permanently. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Does Vitaly deserve one last mercy? Do you think he will actually fix himself if he is given bail or forgiveness? Or do you think even if the Philippine government gives Vitaly another chance, he will just go to another country and do the same nuisance things again? I would really like to know your thoughts.